Okay, so now we are going to be looking at a prompt. And if you did the earlier intervention lessons, then you will have seen this prompt before. But for those of you that didn't, let's just take a look at it as a reminder. I'll show you my marked up version. Remember that we got rid of the read, we got rid of the think, and then we saw that this is what we're actually being asked to write about. Write an essay stating your position on whether it is important not to conform to society no matter the situation. Okay, so remember that the easiest way to make sure that you're getting what you need out of this essay and that you are clearly stating your thesis statement, which is the first thing that the test reminds us to do, is to turn the prompt into a question and see if you're actually answering that question. So when you have your insider chart, and some of you might have folded the insider chart, some of you might have a graphic organizer that looks like this. So if you folded your insider chart like you would do in your test booklet, you fold it into fours. Okay. And then once you've folded it into fours, if you're looking at the blank page, you make your lines. Okay. And we'll start with the prompt over here to the left. Now remember that your teacher might have taught you how to do the insider chart in a little bit of a different way. The purpose of this strategy, of this organizer, is to help you to organize your thoughts and make sure that everything you have is very well planned out. So whatever helps you to best organize your thoughts and get that onto your page, that's exactly how you should do your insider chart. So if this is not exactly how you do it, that's okay. This strategy still works the same way because it's helping you to make some decisions about organization. Okay, so you'll start here with the prompt on the first column. And then next will be the topics. And this is usually what I call the reasons to support. Okay, so these are the reasons that your position or your thesis statement is correct. Over here will be your helps, and over here will be your thesis statement. Okay, so over here on the prompt to help you with your thesis statement, you need to ask yourself, or turn the prompt into a question and ask it to yourself. Is it important not to conform no matter the situation? Okay, so you have a lot of options about how you proceed from here. From this point, you can think of reasons to support both sides and decide which one you have as the stronger argument, or you can decide which side you want to argue first and then do your reasons, or you can decide which side you want to argue and then get a working thesis going. So get started on your thesis. So if I decide that I want to take the argument that sometimes it is necessary to conform to a situation. Okay, so that's different from my last module. So is it important? So if I want to go with it's okay to conform sometimes, I'm going to model that thesis for you. So I'm going to model for you the pattern that I've decided what position I'm going to take, and now I'm going to go over and get a thesis started. Okay, but again, you can do it a lot of different ways. So I want to use similar language from the prompt. So my thesis needs to take the position on the question. Sometimes people need to conform to society's expectations because, and this is where you can make kind of a decision about how you, in what order you want to do this. Sometimes what I'll do if I don't have my reasons figured out yet, I'll just leave a blank. This is going to be my reason one or my topic one. depending on what you like to call it, and blank. This is going to be my reason to. Okay, so important things to remember about your thesis statement. It should be clear what side you're on. You cannot say, well, sometimes it's okay to conform, but other times you really should stand up for being an individual. No, that's not going to work for this, okay? You need to take one side. You only have, this limited one page to make your point, so we don't really want to get into the complexities of argument as far as STAR is concerned. So it needs to be clear what side you're on. You need to provide reasons to support your position, okay? So after we do the topics and the helps and I model that for you, you'll be ready to go back into the thesis statement and complete the sentence that we've started. Okay, so now you should be ready to move on to the next video.